What's going on, man?
Cheers.
Dude, happy birthday, man.
Thanks, man.
How you feeling?
The same that I did, yeah.
Did it hit you at 21? Like I'm getting older, or 20? Was 20 the one? Or have you felt it at all?
I don't know. 20, I guess. Really, I think I really felt it this one because I didn't realize my birthday was coming up until
so fast?
Yeah. It was like a month before my birthday. It was like last week, and Gabby's texting me like, "Hey, what do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, why are you asking me so early?
Dude, birthdays are always kind of weird for me because, like, I'm not a person who, and I feel like you're kind of this way too. I'm not a person who, I don't really like that much attention. So, like, I don't know, just when everyone's, like, hitting me up that day, I'm just like, oh, man, I don't.
Thanks.
I mean, it's cool, and, like, I'm very grateful for it.
For sure.
It's just.
My feet are so sweaty. You don't want this.
I don't know. It's just weird. Getting a lot of attention kind of makes me feel weird, which is kind of weird to say when you have a podcast and you're posting shit every week on social media. But
that's accurate.
Before the podcast, I was never a social media guy.
That's accurate. And I'm still not a social media guy. I mean,
right.
The only stuff I share, I've been sharing the Eagle stuff a little bit more lately.
I saw that, yeah.
Really, it's like
feel good about them?
Some football stuff and then some, like the podcast stuff and
the
gym stuff. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel good about the Eagles. I'm excited.
Yeah, I think you should be.
It's nice being in the top 5 in the power rankings for once in a long time.
Yeah, I think right now, in my power rankings, I think they're number.
You said 2 to me the other day.
I think right now, off the top of my head, I might go with 2.
I think I'll go number 2. I think we have a lot more talent at wide receiver than the Chiefs. But also our defensive line is a lot better than the Chiefs.
True. And better corners, too. Just a better defense all around, I think.
But
sure. The one thing about it is
Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
I don't think you can score as quick as the Chiefs can when need be.
Andy Reid is the problem.
Andy Reid is a problem. But, dude, what do you think about this beer?
It's warm.
Is it? It's been sitting there for a while. Before we got started, we really planned on starting this
like an hour ago.
Yeah, a little soon. But the Clemson game was so interesting.
Yeah, it was until
Clemson and Wake Forest and went in overtime. We sat here, was like, "Do you want to start this?" I was like, "No, let's finish this out."
Yeah, 51-45.
Yeah. Damn, what a game!
The disgust I have in my heart for Clemson it's gross.
Oh yeah, we can't stand Clemson around here.
It's really bad.
It's always been that way.
It's unhealthy.
Yeah.
How much I hate Clemson.
Yeah, I don't think I hate any team or player or anything. Actually, yeah. I don't think I hate anything more.
I don't really hate anything.
Yeah.
Except for Clemson.
Yeah. 100%.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's really unhealthy.
It's bad.
That's all right.
But I'm also like, I have to get them their dues. Like Dabo Sweeney,
absolutely. He's a phenomenal coach. Yeah.
Great team.
Earlier, whenever, it's 50 seconds left on the clock. Oh, excuse me. And he could try to force the ball downfield, but he just lets the clock run.
Yeah, smart move.
A lot of young coaches wouldn't do that. They're going for the throat. Like, what's his name? Brandon Staley for the Chargers.
He's very aggressive.
However, you have a team with an offense that caliber,
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with it. I kind of like it. It's fun to watch. I don't know if I necessarily want that on my team, but yeah, definitely. Dude, this beer right here, it's pretty good. It's definitely like a lighter beer. What is 95 calories for an IPA.
3.6 carbs, but it's actually pretty tasty. I don't know what the percentage is.
Yeah, not bad. If I was a light beer drinker, this is probably what I would be drinking.
Yeah, that's kind of why I picked it. It's 4% alcohol. But yeah, I mean, that's nice.
Pretty big for a light beer. I mean,
that's standard for a light bear.
Is it? I feel like standard's like 3.5, 3.3, something like that.
Michelob and Miller, Bud Light's all 4%. So
okay, I feel like this has got a little bit more flavor.
It has a nice flavor. Yeah, I'll drink this. No, I won't complain about it that much.
Yeah, especially like if he's out in the sun or something.
Yeah. Sierra Nevada has one like that. It's a Summer Break IPA.
Okay, I've seen that.
It's a little better taste than this, but it's a little heavier. It's like 120 calories, which is still really good.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're drinking your calories, I mean, how good can beer be for you?
I don't know. I mean, there's no way around it when you're drinking alcohol. If you take a shot of vodka, it's 100 calories.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
Fuck.
At
least you're avoiding the carbs.
True. I guess. I don't really know.
Vodka doesn't have carbs.
Wine
is keto friendly.
Wine is the same way. It's like a glass of wine is, yeah.
Well, that sounds about right. I'm really excited to drink a lot of wine in Italy.
Dude, yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, I fly out, fuck, dude, in like 5 days.
You excited?
Thursday. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Nervous?
A little bit.
It's only natural.
We're getting closer to takeoff or whatever you want to say. We're getting close to the tournament, and a lot of the things that I was worried about, in the last month are starting to resolve. So it'll be a relief when we're there and we're fighting. It'll be a relief when we're there and we're fighting. We're in the ring and it's ready to go.
Right. And you're there. You're settled in. Yeah.
Because that's where I'm comfortable. That's where I'm comfortable is sitting by the ring.
Right.
Got my fighter. Fighter in the ring, and I'm sitting in the chair behind him.
Yeah, that's when you're the most excited. So we have everything we need to have guests on. So we'll have guests on very soon.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of crazy. We got this new. If you guys are watching on YouTube, but you can see our brand new interface on our table, which is for the Spotify listeners, it is a red, like a cherry red Focusrite Scarlett 18i8 interface.
Yeah, we're test running it for the first time now.
Yeah, so it's I really love the way it looks. Everything lights up, like it's very visible. Everything's very visible.
Yeah, we're getting a little better. We're trying to upgrade the technology a little bit.
For sure, mics and headphones. That'll be later in the future, but it really comes whenever we. I mean, I don't even want to say the words "make money off the podcast," but at some point that'd be cool,
right?
If we make money off the podcast, it's all just going to go back into the podcast. I mean,
right.
That's the goal, is just to make the podcast better.
Dude, right before we started, you kind of said, "Do you have anything to open up with?" And I was like, "Oh, well, I was about to open up with something, but I just remembered it was your birthday, so I thought we had to kind of open up with that."
It's your birthday.
It is your birthday. Yeah. Do you ever see those some of the funniest shit is when they. Like when the internet takes like a porn scene and they like Photoshop shit onto it, like they're in the kitchen like frying Spam or something, you know, or they're like it's like a chicken finger through a glory hole or something. It's just like grabbing onto it.
It's like and they're like biting it. Yeah, okay.
Those are so funny, good. Dude. I don't know how that entered my head. Like right before we went on air, but I was like, that shit is so funny.
I love it. Yeah. That's like whenever your brother is trying to help you pull something out of the sink, and he's like,
yeah.
Like, man, I don't believe this shit.
I know.
There's this one video that's been going around, and it's like the girl's about to get on her knees, and dude's about to unzip his pants, and then he unzips his pants, and the neck of a guitar comes out, and he starts shredding on it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh shit, what was that shit you tagged me in the other day? Oh well, yeah, it was
that dude was in Walmart. The dude's in like Walmart or whatever, and he's looking at the aisle, and the girl from high school. There's a video of this dude, and they've gotten older, they've got out of high school, and it was like whenever that bitch that you used to have a crush on in school comes up to you in a Walmart, and he's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Damn, you like a linebacker for the Giants now.
You look like a defensive tackle." He's a Vince Wilfork.
Yeah, God,
that shit is so funny, dude. Yeah. So the other day, my buddy. Brad Williams, shout out Brad. I've told you about him before.
That's the bow.
Yeah, dude, it's hilarious. So I just clocked out like on Friday, and there's this little like kind of table. Have I told you? I don't think I've told you this.
I don't think
there's a
so.
little table, and I go to talk to him, and he kind of brought something to my attention that I do that I had no idea that I do.
Okay.
And he puts his foot up, and we're talking to each other like kind of like face to face. He puts his foot up on the like little table, and I put my foot up on the table. And then he takes his off, and then I take mine off. I don't mean to do it. It just happens. And he's like, hey, stop that. Just playing around, you know. And I'm like, oh, yeah, damn, I really did. It clicked. I was like, damn, I really did just do that. And he was like, that could be something that you do, subconsciously that you don't realize that you're doing. And maybe that's why you communicate with people so well. Like you can conversate with people so well is because
you just not kind of go with what they're doing.
You mirror the person you're talking to, and it makes them comfortable.
That's interesting.
And I was like, damn, that might be true because like I've kind of entered a state to where I do communicate with people. I feel like fairly well.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people do seem comfortable talking to me, but it's something that I never have like tried to do, or I don't know, just something that has just happened, and I'm like, that's kind of crazy that. I've never picked up on that.
I could see that for sure. I kind of have always been conscious of doing that and trying not to do it.
Really?
So like I'll see like because I always sit there and I'll like have my leg propped up and somebody else prop their leg up and then I'll look and I'll take it down eventually. I'll try to make it look like I'm not trying. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. That brisket from Mac's Speed Shop. Got our tires changed and got some pork. But yeah, I feel like I always will like try to not mirror the other person. Like I'll actively do it, and like one thing I can't help but do is whenever someone pops their knuckles.
And you want to pop your
I have
knuckles?
to.
Really?
Like if I do like this and pop my neck, like if I see someone do it, I have the urge to immediately do it.
Really?
It is. I know. I consciously know. I'm like, only reason I want to do this because they did it, and I'll just do it, and it feels so much better. It like relieves my neck. Like I feel the pressure in my neck. It's probably been there. I just haven't been paying attention to it.
Yeah, I got a problem popping my knuckles too. I've done it my whole life,
dude. So
go ahead.
We last night, me and Noah went to the gym and we hit push day, so it was like chest, shoulders, and triceps last night. And today I'm literally so sore that it's hard to pop my knuckles. Like the pushing motion of doing this, like I feel it in my chest.
Oh damn, yeah, you really got it.
Yeah,
it's probably been a while.
Fucking crushed it, bruh.
No days off.
No days off. Never surrender. Just fucking Sylvester Stallone.
That kind of reminds me of kind of what I want to recommend to watch. I don't know if you've really been thinking about it.
I haven't thought of it at all.
Well, I'll talk while you think.
I'll just wing it. Yeah.
Okay. Netflix. I want to recommend Bill Burr presents People Who Kill, Friends Who Kill.
Okay.
And it's just like
was this the new one?
No, came out.
Oh, that's
ago.
the one that you. Yeah,
I have mentioned it on this
comics.
podcast before. Yeah, and this is kind of. Yeah, it's just a bunch of his friends who come up and do like
kill.
10 to 15 minutes. They kill.
They grow up and kill people.
I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Carr. He kind of does like these one-liners.
Yeah, I've seen him. He always like heckles the crowd a little bit.
Yeah.
He does have some funny clips that I've seen, but
for sure. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Carr, but this is really worth a watch.
Okay.
Megan Wolf is how I found Megan Wolf.
Yeah.
Which I think
Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf. I'm sorry, I said Megan Wolf. Yeah, Michelle Wolf.
You're thinking of Michelle Fox.
Maybe I don't know.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
No,
Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah. Anyways,
it's another animal.
And
the fox also.
Yeah, hilarious, dude. Yeah, definitely check that out. I was and there's another one that kind of just came up. I think it's Sam Morril, who did I was recommending it to you at lunch. It's what's the name of it? Same Time Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dark comedy, which I love dark comedy
for sure.
But yeah, check those two out. That's if you love stand up, it's hilarious. Really good shit.
Okay, cool. So if I got a show that I'm going to recommend, it's going to be Breaking Bad. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Really, I want to recommend the show Supernatural.
Okay.
But I haven't even finished it myself. However, it's just like they drug it out too long. It's one of those shows that like I have so much enjoyment through like the first 6 to 8 seasons.
Yeah.
And it was such a good show, and then it just got to the point where I'm like, Jesus Christ. We get it.
I think that's why I'm really starting to love these limited series.
Yes,
a lot.
me
right
too.
Now, you know?
Yes, me too.
Because it kind of cuts out all these bullshit like fluff episodes, and it kind of gets to the point, wraps it up, and you don't have to dedicate a lot of time. Like,
right.
I really don't know anybody who watches The Walking Dead anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I mean, maybe people who watch like cable TV.
Yeah,
but I don't know anybody who watches cable TV either.
It's like having a landline.
Oh yeah,
our parents have both.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think the show I'm going to recommend Supernatural though, just because it's like good action. It's got some funny scenes. I mean, it's just like a show that you can sit there and you can watch one episode and you don't feel obligated to watch the next sometimes, you know?
Okay.
And it's never a bad thing to have something like that. But one of the main reasons I want to recommend it is because of the music in the show.
Oh yeah, I heard the music was really good.
There's constant good music and fucking cool car, and they're killing monsters. I mean, it's a cool show.
I've heard good things out of that show.
Yeah, it's a cool show.
Dude, do you know anybody who fucking watches She-Hulk Attorney at Law?
No.
Why?
No.
Who the fuck is out there watching that?
But I see this like, do you know the page Yeah Mr. White on Facebook?
Yeah.
So they made a post, and it was Ray Seahorn from the actress that plays I can't think of her name. Plays the female lawyer in Better Call Saul.
Okay.
And it was like when a male writes a female lawyer, and then when a woman writes a female lawyer.
Oh.
And it's She-Hulk. And it's like completely different.
Yeah.
But it's just like the incel group of fucking
That's hilarious.
Breaking Bad fans, like the Sigma males,
Yeah.
stupid people trying to be ridiculous.
For sure.
Like being sexist, but it's just so funny. I like to make that comparison.
Wow. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's just really nothing, especially movie-wise. Like, when I go to try to recommend a movie, I'm like, I mean, there's some out there, but like, I want to have a movie that's actually really, really top-notch when I go
Did
to
you watch The
recommend
Black Phone?
I haven't watched that yet.
I went.
I've heard good
me and Gabby
things.
went, and we were going to watch either that or Despicable Me.
You picked Despicable. Yeah, I think you told me that.
Actually, it was Minions, Rise of Gru.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, those always
Steve
are
Carell is just...
Oh, yeah, he's great. I love Steve Carell.
It's so good. And like the little character, like the young Gru, it looks like Steve Carell. Like they made that character just perfect for him.
Yeah.
He's so fucking funny.
Steve Carell's the shit, man. Have you ever seen that I've never seen it, but it's the movie with him in it where he's like painting little action figures and like
Dinner for Schmucks.
No, I think it's something. I'm thinking maybe in that one, but he's actually like a PTSD guy, like from war or whatever.
Oh, no,
in a different movie. I can't. I think
Dinner for Schmucks is he collects these little like rat figure things, and he makes like animations out of them, and it's very strange. But it's him, Paul Rudd, like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, I never really cared for that movie that much.
Yeah, I was like, I like Paul Rudd.
Yeah, I used to not like Paul Rudd like that, but he kind of grew on me.
The Fundamentals of Caring.
That was.
You watch that movie? It's hard not to like him.
That's a good one. I really liked. What did I watch? Our Idiot Brother. That one was good.
Dude, Wanderlust. I Love You, Man.
Oh, I Love You, Man.
I Love You, Man is peak Paul Rudd.
Yeah, and Jason Segel too is the shit.
Jason Segel is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Have you watched the Rob Schneider show on Netflix? So Robert was telling me about it. Shout out to Robert. It's Rob Schneider, and it's him and his family, and it's literally just like it's almost like a sitcom, but it's Rob Schneider doing just fucking stupid shit. And it got canceled after one season, apparently. And people were like, yeah, it's like Rob Schneider was just like so disconnected, like he was a celebrity that's better than everybody. That's literally what the show is supposed to be. Like he's playing that character. Of like being a dumb celebrity that can't fucking do anything.
Dude, something about the internet. Okay, there's two different types of reviews from the average person on the internet, which I'm gonna be honest, I can't stand people like.
I can't stand anybody.
Everyone,
everyone. I hate all of them.
Yeah. It's either this is the worst thing I've ever saw, I'm never watching it again, or this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Huh. So like. If something actually like Breaking Bad, I feel like would never get like. I mean, you might come across a bad review, but like something hit me.
Just an idiot.
Hit me with something that's like fairly mediocre. It's like worth a watch, but like it's like a 6 out of 10. It's nothing. I mean, help me out here. Like, what's a 6 out of 10 like show or movie?
6 out of 10 show or movie that's
okay. Like Spiderhead. Spiderhead might have been like a 7 out of 10. Or 6 out of 10.
It's Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller.
But like
that's why it got the 7 out of 10.
You're never going to.
That's why I got the many views, anyways.
You're never going to hear someone say that's the greatest thing ever. So like, only the negative people are going to pop up and just this is shit, this is shit, this is shit.
On the great, the stuff that's great,
and it just like takes away. Like I'm sure a lot of people could go off that.
Stranger Things.
What do you think about
7 out of 10?
Yeah, I would give Stranger Things probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. I don't know what I've given in the past. It's a good show.
Yeah, it's a very good show.
Really good show.
But it's kind of tailed off. But the last season was good. But it has the corny shit. This is so fucking corny.
Yeah. The ending was.
That's just like.
I'm not gonna spoil anything.
I have a problem with shows that try to cater to new audiences. Like really try to force that new audience thing, you know?
No, give me an example.
Like Stranger Things, for instance. Like they're kind of going away. Like they're getting so like more mainstream, like they're going away from like the shit they started with, and they're going more to like the corny fucking like maybe it's just like them running out of shit to write. I don't know, but or like even like video games, where like a game that's been around for so long, you've got so many players that are playing, and now they're trying to cater and get new fucking players in, and then you're gonna lose the old players.
I think kind of a reason for that is like you have episode 1, which is amazing, and then you try to top that. And it's really hard to top something that's like it's so original and it's so good. That's like you can use Die Hard as an example of this.
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Die Hard was like
Beverly Hills Cop.
He's just a normal dude who's stuck in there and he makes it out as action. And then by the last Die Hard, he's like hanging on the helicopters.
Bruce Willis, though?
Yeah, he's like hanging on the helicopters and like blowing shit up, and he's like this superhuman kind of guy. So like each one they try to top the last.
It's like Saints Row.
And then it becomes like Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. How did I not think of that one?
It just becomes so, like...
Those movies are so good, the original ones.
The first one, I like the first one. I mean...
The first 3.
Yeah, I don't even remember the second one like
Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, and Tokyo Drift.
I remember Tokyo Drift.
So fucking good.
That was so, like, for the time, too.
It was perfect, yeah. It was fucking perfect. All the damn import cars were, like, blowing up at the time, and the music was blowing up, and...
I'll probably never really watch those again, to be honest with you.
It's worth the watch. I know you know the movie, but you know what? Actually, this is gonna be my real recommendation for the week. It's not Supernatural. I mean, I love the show. I just say to watch it, but my real recommendation for the movie for the week is going to be Running Scared.
Oh man, that was actually a good Paul Walker movie.
Which Paul Walker's such a fucking lovable dude.
He is not a great actor.
Lovable dude. But yeah, he doesn't have to be a great actor to be a lovable dude. Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of likable actors that aren't that very good. Like I'll say Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, for sure. Nick Cage.
Not very good. Nicolas Cage. Not very good. Very likable.
Yeah, for sure. Robert De Niro is just terrible actor. John Travolta. It's hateable and lovable. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people, you either love him or you hate him, I feel like.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I love him in Quentin movies, but that's really about it.
What Quentin movies was he in other than Pulp
maybe
Fiction?
just that one then.
That might be the only one.
I think so.
He was in something else
He
I
was
liked
in some other shit I like, though.
I know what it is. Face Off.
Oh, my God, that movie's so bad. That movie's so bad.
How do people not talk about how bad what's the fucking movie with Nicolas Cage and he's the dude that's dead with the skull and he's on fire with
Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider. That's such a shitty movie.
It got kind of big, too.
It's so shitty.
It's bad. It's so bad. Anything Nicolas Cage is in other than, like, Raising Arizona, that's a good one.
That's a Coen Brothers song, right?
Coen Brothers, yeah.
I thought so. It's got fucking Frances McDormand.
Yeah. God, Frances McDormand's so good, dude. So good. They're only going to get warmer. That's what sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm drinking fast.
I know.
I got beer in the chair.
I feel like the warmer they get, the more they do that.
Got beer on my hair.
Yeah, so I did start Peaky Blinders the other day.
Okay.
I haven't even finished episode 1 because I had to get up and go somewhere, but I at
listening.
least started it.
Okay. I didn't get to even talk about Running Scared.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So Running Scared is it's about this guy that's running and he's scared. As Paul Walker, it's kind of it's a very strange movie. It really reminds me of like the Butterfly Effect and like the camera work and like how it looks and how it feels. Yeah.
Dude, the Butterfly Effect was so good.
It's very dark. And Running Scared's a very dark movie. That's another reason why I say that. But which actually I think the guy, the kid in Butterfly Effect, the fucking asshole kid, the little brother.
Yeah, the
he was the one, and he was in Running Scared.
Was he really?
He was the John Wayne.
Oh,
he was that guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was that character.
I think you might be right. I think because he played Paul Walker as a kid, right?
I'm not sure if that was who it was or not.
Maybe not.
I think it was another kid. Paul Walker. They're in the same timeline. Yeah, that's two different
that's
people.
true. That's true.
But yeah,
that's
Paul Walker,
that's a pretty good movie.
Paul Walker's like on this. He's like trying to get his kid back. I don't really remember the fucking plot of the movie. I just remember it being really intense.
I remember it starts out with like he's like somebody who's got blood all over their hands and like he's carrying like a bloody body. Can't remember if they're like this.
Interesting already. I mean,
I can't remember if it's got like they got ran over or shot. But yeah, very tense movie. Very. If
anybody's seen Butterfly Effect and Running Scared, please comment and let us know what the actor's name is. That.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
The kid that I'm pretty sure is the same kid, but let us know if that's him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some more likable actors that kind of suck at acting. I mean, Bruce Willis in a way. I mean,
Bruce Willis is good, dude.
He's better than the guys we've mentioned before, but he does play those same action
that's
tough
fine.
guy roles.
But so does Denzel Washington.
That's not good comparison.
But it's accurate.
I mean, yeah, but
he's a phenomenal actor.
No, Denzel Washington has also played in a lot of dramas, like the movie Fences. Based off of a play.
That's fair.
You know, so like Denzel Washington is like a top 10, top 15 actor.
Have you seen The Little Things?
Oh, I don't think
it's Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, and Rami Malek.
Okay, yeah.
He played Mr. Robot.
Yeah,
and,
I like him.
Played Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, he's actually a little underrated actor.
He is.
People don't talk about
he's on the
him
rise, though.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
He's
been on the rise since like Mr. Robot, like 6 years ago.
Yeah, but
I never even watched that. I watched
sometimes
clips
it takes longer to build.
That's fair.
6 years.
I mean, he's a young guy. He's what, 30?
Yeah.
So, but it's so crazy to think about those actors that started off young, like Christian Bale and Robert Pattinson and fucking Leonardo DiCaprio and guys like that were so young, and they grew up into like very good actors versus the guys that start off young like that and then just fizzled out.
And I like Bruce Willis, but I don't think that his like level of fame meets his acting skills.
Well, it's his looks too.
He does have that tough guy look.
He has a tough guy look. He's fucking ripped up and clean and.
Yeah, I'll take his acting over like Jason Statham.
Yeah, that's fair. You ever seen Crank though? You seen
movie,
fuck that old lady in the street?
That movie was insane.
That was the time, man.
Yeah, that
was the time. The fucking 2000s.
Like 2004 or 5 or something, whenever that shit came out.
Just trying to be like, it was like action meets fucking gore porn.
Yeah. Yeah, it
so
really
crazy,
was.
yeah.
That's when, that kicked off was about that time.
That's so crazy. What the fuck are you looking at? What you think about this beer? You think it's all right?
It's hard to tell when a beer is this warm.
Yeah, it is pretty warm, but
Honestly.
it's cold. But maybe it's just a shitty beer, and
It is a light beer.
no,
so
I think it's a good beer. It's just light.
Yeah, light beers are. I mean, it's okay. I would drink it if I liked. I would drink it before I drink domestics.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Other
I don't
than,
drink
like,
domestics. So.
Yingling, Blue Moon.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I can always just go to the bar and get a Yingling. That's
Yeah,
just
for sure.
one of my
For sure.
domestics.
I got a Pilsner at the it's a tire change place earlier, Max Speed Shop.
Max Speed Shop. That place is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. It would have been a lot cooler to watch Clemson get their ass stomped there, but
Dude,
that didn't happen.
oh, I know, man. And I'm sitting there watching that game, and I'm just like, if they're going to pull it out somehow, and they just keep giving us hope that they're not. But
I know.
Wake
Every
Forest
time
kept
Wake
giving us
Forest
hope.
kept taking
but-
the lead.
Man, I don't understand why they didn't go for 2 when they.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but it was entering the fourth quarter. They could have put it up 2
would have mattered.
possessions.
It could have mattered. If they would have got it, it would have mattered.
Yeah,
If they didn't get it, it would have mattered.
yeah,
Because they just tied it up anyway.
exactly. I'm like, what are you?
But then again, if you don't get it, it might, like, you never know how it affects morale.
dude, I was
It's like the tiniest
watching
thing, the butterfly effect.
exactly. I had just started. I hadn't finished it yet, but the Bob Dylan. I've been into Bob Dylan a lot lately,
Huh.
which is like I'm kind
Maybe
of
Bob Dylan's a lot like me.
maybe. He like back in the day, I never really got it with Bob Dylan. Like I liked him, and I've always thought he was the greatest songwriter of all time. I still think he
Do
is.
your best Bob Dylan impersonation.
Oh man, I don't know. Hey, Mr. Tambourine
Hey,
Man.
the butterfly man, and he walks through the
that's-
land.
I couldn't think of how he
I
did
just made
it.
up words.
Yeah, the butterfly man,
the
and
butterfly
popcorn.
man and the popcorn, and he runs to the wagon, and he just strolling about.
Dude, he is, but he really is like arguably the greatest songwriter of all
I mean,
time.
he is the greatest songwriter of all
Yeah.
time. Singer-songwriter.
Yeah, but I think if like,
Songwriter in general?
yeah, I'm taking.
Damn, I'm taking,
because who's better at writing songs than singer-songwriters? So
Yeah, that's
like,
fair.
if he's beating those guys out, to me,
that's fair.
You know what I mean? Maybe like as a band, I mean the Beatles, but like those are 4 guys writing the music, not necessarily like.
So who's
Bob
an
Dylan.
who's an underrated songwriter to you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It doesn't have to be like the most underrated, just like a really like up there, like a top 10 underrated songwriter.
I really think. I mean, Van Morrison's really not underrated,
Okay,
but I feel like he doesn't really get the.
that's who came to your mind
a
first.
little bit, yeah. But like I said,
Who came to my mind first is Jeff Buckley.
yeah, definitely.
I think he's a very underrated songwriter, which he had such a phenomenal voice and could play the guitar very well too. I mean, it was
Yeah.
just all around talent.
Yeah, for sure.
But some really good lyrics, like to be so young. He was like 30 writing that stuff, which I mean, it's not really that young, but I mean, I guess it's still pretty fucking young to be writing music like that. Insanely good. But Marcus King is an underrated.
yeah, we talk
underrated
about
songwriter.
him.
We talk about him so
but
much.
he is phenomenal. Yeah, he's like 23.
Speaking of Marcus King, you got me Carolina Confessions on vinyl from
Yeah,
birthday. You got me
dude.
that and One of These Nights by the Eagles.
Do you have that?
I don't have any Eagles albums. So
Okay, when I got that one, I was like, if he has it, I'll just take
for
it.
future reference, I do not have any Eagles albums other than One of These Nights currently.
Nice,
So,
nice.
I really love the Eagles. I went on that in high school. I went on that streak where I listened to every one of their albums every day for months.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think once you dive into the Eagles, if you really love the Eagles,
So good, dude.
you listen to all their
And that was like
shit.
right after. That was like right before Glenn Fry died too. So I was like so invested in the Eagles, and then he dies, and it was just like, man, that really sucks. I wanted to see them live at some point.
The tickets are just so outrageous. So I
it's
started
hard to
that
pick
Bob
this beer
Dylan. Huh?
It's hard to pick this beer up.
It's not like
No, I mean my chest. I'm sore.
So Martin Scorsese directed this.
Yeah, the Bob Dylan picture.
Yeah, so I
I
started
haven't
that.
watched it yet.
I'm a little bit in, and I'm watching it. I'm thinking,
Who's
like,
playing Bob Dylan in that?
I mean, it's just Bob Dylan.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
it's not a
I guess,
biopic.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an older one.
It's a documentary.
Yeah, it's like when was this made?
I'm not really sure.
Okay, this is the older one, I thought, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how old it is, honestly. But
Right.
yeah, it's just
is Bob Dylan alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, he's alive. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I think he is.
I think.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, and I'm just like going back and kind of showing a lot of like Bob Dylan's early days and stuff, and like how he just started taking off, and I'm just like, it's easy. I feel like it would be easier to make it, and you might think differently, but like if you have like 4 of you, it'd be easier to handle that kind of fame. But if it's just like you out there on the road and like a manager, like it's your show, like it's you. And you have to perform. You have to write all the music. You have to do everything. And like, could you handle that fame?
I think it would be harder to handle the fame with more people. Like Mick Jagger, for instance.
Right.
Mick Jagger got all the fucking hype in that band.
He did.
So
Keith Richards got a little bit too.
But
it was all Mick Jagger for the most
Mick
part.
Jagger is probably looking at the other 3 like he's better than them.
Right.
And how hard would that be to handle, being him or being the other 3?
Yeah, but definitely, I think it would be easier to handle the fame, but harder to keep it going because like, you would be
inclined to like be so much more egotistical.
Right.
It's like Bob Dylan. He's just writing his songs to perform.
Yeah.
He's not like he doesn't feel like he's better than anybody. That's really also the singer-songwriter thing where like most of those guys are pretty down to earth. I feel like
for the most, I feel like for the most
Janis
part.
Joplin and Van Morrison and like all those.
Yeah, Billy
Eilish,
Billy Joel. Billy Joel. And
Man, I saw this. Like they'll do like you see clips on Facebook or whatever, YouTube, and it's like somebody drawing something, and like they'll start from like the beginning. It's like a huge picture. You don't know what it is at the start, and so somebody was drawing this person, and the Crazy Train's on in the background. They're drawing the hair, and I'm like, okay, oh, this is Ozzy, and it's like it looks like the face structure of Ozzy, and then as they start filling the face in, it's fucking Billie Eilish.
You kind of like Billie Eilish a little bit.
Not really.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I don't
I'm
really
not a
like
big.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, I just don't.
She has a good voice.
But I feel like all those pop singers have good voices.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's fair.
So
Yeah. I don't really care for Billie Eilish.
yeah, she.
I respect the talent. That's it.
Yeah, she just seems. I don't know. She's not for me. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. I could shit on her all day, but it's just I don't like the. It's just like following the fucking trends of that style of singing.
Yeah, she's so just like
Vanilla.
we get it. You're edgy.
Yes. Oh my god, with the green hair and the fucking. It's just so cringe. It's a little cringe.
A little bit. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just not. I never really caught on for me.
We get it. You're edgy.
But a lot of pop singers don't like. I don't really get it.
What are some pop singers that you do like?
Prince, Michael Jackson, most of like.
Okay, what about pop singers now? Any of them?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess you can consider John Mayer.
Okay, yeah, I would consider John Mayer pop.
Yeah, I think that Ed Sheeran has a lot of talent, but I think a lot of his songs suck.
I'll tell you who is an artist that could have been a very good like bluesy artist, and they went completely opposite into pop, which is Post Malone. Oh, I think we lost power there.
We did. Power cut out for a second.
Yeah, Post Malone. I saw a video of him in like Guitar Center, and he's like just walking around talking to people. I'm like, oh, what's this fucking dipshit doing in here? And he picks up this hollow body guitar and he just starts fucking playing the 12-bar blues, like and he's like singing fucking like bluesy lyrics, and like it's just so you never expect that out of him. He's like, yeah, originally I wanted to be like a rock and roll artist and do like modern blues. Yeah, he was like, but then I just went to the pop. I was like, why?
Dude, I'll tell you a video. Like I really like Post Malone as a guy, like as a person. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Like when I've listened to him on podcasts and stuff, he's really down to earth, really cool guy. And I saw a video of him the other day. You might have saw it too, where he trips and falls on stage.
Yeah.
And he's lip singing.
Well, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't care for that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's all those artists.
Yeah. He's like, and like his show is just him high-fiving people, and then he trips and falls, and then like it keeps the music just keeps going, and he's like hurting on the ground. I'm like, why am I paying $100 to see a fake you?
You singing it.
Yeah, you pretending to sing it. Fucking sing it, dude.
Right.
Just fucking sing it.
Yeah, I hate
Don't
that
be
shit.
a bitch and sing the shit.
Don't be a bitch.
If you're that good, then fucking sing it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a good point.
You know?
Fuck that shit.
God damn.
It's my damn nerves.
Yeah, that shit's so annoying. I mean, like I don't like his music, but
right.
I do like him as a person. He is a
sure.
really cool dude. But like I saw that, I'm like, Dude, just sing it. Like, they come to see you perform.
Oh, jeez.
They come to see the real, authentic experience. You're giving them this fake-ass bullshit.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Yeah.
It's like the Chili Peppers at the Super Bowl.
I know. But, like, so when you sign up for all that, they're going, like, the Super Bowl is going to make you do that.
They got to have the
it's got to be perfectly
backup,
clean.
yeah.
But,
oh, man.
Yeah, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, I see that. I don't blame you. That's how all those artists are.
Yeah, a lot of pop artists, that's what they do, lip sync.
That's one thing I will like credit some of the hip hop artists. Like Kendrick Lamar doesn't have lip syncing in most of his, like in any of his concerts that I've seen, he doesn't. Like, because you'll see him always like it's never the same. Like all of his live shows are never the same because it's him fucking performing.
Yeah,
but I just respect that as a performer, aspect of it is like people actually going out there and fucking performing.
Yeah, when we saw Cage the Elephant live, I was like, when Matt Schultz, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was about to say Andrew Schultz. But, Matt Schultz came out.
That's his brother.
Yeah. And he was saying, I was like, what, is this motherfucker lip syncing right now? And I went back and watched it live on YouTube. I'm like, okay, he's not.
It was spot on.
But it was just, when I saw it live, I was like, damn, this just seems, he just got so much energy. And I feel like, most of those pop artists, they lip sync because they're just trying to
go crazy on the stage,
dance and put on this show.
But he was just doing all of it.
Yeah, he was just doing it. Yeah, it was crazy.
At that show, whenever he did Cigarette Daydreams, and everybody in the crowd fucks the lyrics up, and he starts laughing on the stage.
Oh yeah,
he was laughing at us. This is so good.
That's cool. Dude, I had a really cool moment in that. Just kind of like, you ever have moments like by yourself where you're like enjoy the moment?
Sure.
Because like I was, it was after like, I think we had just left Cage the Elephant. We were going to see Dave Matthews Band. Okay. And Heather was like all the way at the front because she had just seen Black Pumas on that stage.
Yeah,
she was
she
really
never left. She didn't want to see Cage the Elephant.
Yeah, so I couldn't I just wasn't making it up there. It was so packed.
Yeah.
And I lost you guys, and so I just got this plate of like crab rangoons and like Chinese food set at the back of the dam in the grass in the back of the dam, like way in the back, and just listen to Dave Matthews. Like, dude, this is a really cool moment.
Yeah, right.
Like, nice. I'm having a great time right now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. And like, it's just sometimes you kind of need those moments because like I feel like I'm always around people.
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to kind of take time for yourself.
God, it's hard. Yeah.
Just take time, whatever that is. For some people, it might be different.
I actually had a moment like that myself in the at that show. I just finished eating the buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Oh, it was so good.
And I passed it to Gabby, and I went to the porta potty and took a shit. I was in there. I'm like, man, I could stay here forever. Just sitting here all day by myself.
Yeah, until someone pushes it on
the door.
On the door. You're like, oh, help me. You're trying to roll it over. You're rolling it.
I've never considered that as an option.
Yeah.
Rolling it to the side, not like trying to tip it back up. That's not going to happen.
I think what you would really do is like try to get your hands where the opening of the door is and try to fit your way through it.
Just like you're sitting on the door.
On the door, yeah.
So whenever you push it up, you're pushing the whole shit box up.
Dude, that kind of reminds me of I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you've seen Ace Ventura, but when he comes out of the rhino.
Oh God, he's
oh my God! Look, mommy's having birth. It's having birth. It's giving birth.
Oh, that's so gross.
It's damn Jim Carrey coming out of a rhino's ass.
Fake rhino.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good, dude. Ace Ventura is just a classic, man.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite part, and I think the second one is whenever this is the first one. It's the first one where he goes up to that. He's like in the hotel room, the hotel suite, and the person had just died up there.
The sliding door.
Yeah, and he's like, he goes in there. He does it forever. And he goes up there and he's like,
case.
If that lady heard the neighbor fall through that door, then it must have been open. The whole spiel. It's like, oh yeah, do you feel that?
Feel that?
Huh?
Do you? Huh?
I have exorcised the demons.
Demons. Oh, who you taking? Adam Sandler?
Yep.
Or Jim Carrey?
Adam Sandler.
You taking Adam Sandler?
Yeah, no doubt. Not even close.
Okay, you taking...
You know what almost made it close?
What?
The Truman Show. And then Uncut Gems is just better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I really like The Truman Show. Yeah. It's a fucking great movie.
It's good.
But Uncut Gems is better.
Yeah, I like Uncut Gems too.
All right, give me another one. I'm listening. I'm in.
I'm trying to think of like someone... Okay, Will Ferrell, Jim Carrey.
Ooh. That's a tough one. I think I'm going Jim Carrey though.
Okay. Well, let's go back to Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey. Who do you like more, but who do you think's better?
Okay, I like Adam Sandler more. I think Jim Carrey's better.
Okay. As an actor or movies in general?
Both. I think Jim Carrey's a better comedic actor. I think he's a better drama actor. However,
he's a better actor for sure.
Adam Sandler just has that special place in my heart.
Yeah, I love Adam Sandler. Okay, Will Ferrell or Jim Carrey, like you was going to say?
Taking Jim Carrey.
Taking Jim Carrey or Will Ferrell?
So Jim Carrey and Adam
that was
Sandler's the closest I'm going to get for Adam Sandler, probably.
Okay. Will Ferrell's close, man, with Jim Carrey because, I mean, just think about it, dude. Anchorman.
I mean, yeah, I love
like
Anchorman.
a top 5.
I love
comedy
Talladega
of all
Nights. I
time.
love Blades of Glory.
Step Brothers.
Yeah, it's so fucking funny.
Yes, old school.
But then you've got Ace Ventura. You got Dumb and Dumber.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
That's just like you win. You just won. Like you literally just The Mask.
The Mask is great.
So
Liar,
funny,
liar.
Yes.
Me, myself, Irene.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Me, myself, and Irene is phenomenal. So
That's
funny,
so
dude.
good. Okay, let's go. Who else? Okay, give me. Who are we going to comp with Will Ferrell here? Because that's going to be tough.
With Will Ferrell.
It's going to be hard to beat Will Ferrell.
Danny McBride.
I'm taking Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I'm taking Will Ferrell.
Because Danny McBride's like a supporting actor.
Okay, so what about like we could go like drama to comedy.
You would have to go like okay, how about this? Jack Black, Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's a good one. That's hard. I'm gonna go Jack Black.
I just love the small
I
taste
love Jack
of
Black.
Like
I just love Jack Black.
Yeah, like a Tenacious D, School of
School of
Rock.
Rock. Gulliver's Traveler.
I went back and watched it.
It's okay.
It's not that good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Jack Black is just hilarious. The Office. You don't remember that?
He's in. Oh yeah, the movie.
Yeah, he's in The Office.
They made a fucking fake movie.
Yeah, with Jack Black in it.
Jack Black and what was her name? Jessica Alba.
Oh yeah. And the
Isn't
old bitch
she an
under the
old
wall.
bitch from? You want to make me some sandwiches?
Yeah, holy
from
shit.
Bad Santa.
Yeah, I'm taking Jack Black over Jack Black or Adam Sandler.
Oh, Adam Sandler. There's more volume.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, there's just more volume.
If you could hang out with one person.
Ooh, I'm going Jack Black.
I'm going Jack Black too.
All day. And I love the Sandman, but I'm going, okay, what if you get to hang out with Sandman's crew?
Oh, fuck. It was Jack Black's crew.
Kyle Gass, I guess. But you never know who he could have in there. He could
That's
have
true.
Dave
He could have
Grohl.
fucking Dave Grohl, yeah.
You know, you never can tell who he's got with him.
So Jack Black and Dave Grohl or Adam Sandler's crew? Chris Farley, though, too.
Oh, then yes. Yeah.
My friend Chris Farley.
Oh, that was so sad.
100% fresh.
100%
Gotta watch
fresh.
100% fresh.
Yeah. Now, it's not going to, if you don't like Adam Sandler comedy, then you're not.
That's true. But if you love Adam Sandler comedy like we do, if you're stupid like I am.
8 years old?
Yeah. 8 years old, yes. So you remember an 8-year-old?
Now, when I say all of Adam Sandler, I'm talking like Wedding Singer, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison,
Jack and Jill.
I've never seen that movie, and I never will.
I watched it with Mom one time, and it's disgusting.
I will never see that movie just because I don't want to do that to what I think of the Sandman. But Big Daddy.
Oh yeah,
Little
for
Nicky,
sure. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah, Little Nicky was a good one. Uncut Gems.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like now, I want more of his drama roles versus his comedies. Like Ridiculous Six, Hubie Halloween. I don't really care for that shit, man.
Hubie Halloween it was necessary for the time.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It was during
for the
COVID.
Kids. Dude, 51st Dates.
Oh, 51st Dates is so good.
You know,
Drew Barrymore and him.
They had a great connection.
Drew Barrymore is just so good.
Such a great connection.
Yeah, that's crazy. Get connected for free with Education Connection. Who remembers that one?
I don't. It sounds like some.
Oh, it's bad.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Oh no, this is
rain.
That's just a commercial in the fucking like 2000s.
I didn't. That sounded like some educational shit you were coming up with.
No, it was like some fucking way to get college for free.
Oh, okay.
Online, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Some weird shit. I just remember it.
Dude, sometimes like you'll like that like you forget some of that shit exists in your brain.
Dude.
Like the Magic School Bus, like shit like that.
Meet me with the frizz? No way.
Yeah.
It's fucking classic.
Reading Rainbow. What was some more of those?
Oh,
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye.
Bill. Dude, that shit was good, man.
Dude, the commercial I was talking about the other day with what's her name? Sarah Silverman. It wasn't a Hulu commercial. It was an Uber One commercial for Uber Eats.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
Dude, it is so fucking funny. I'm going to bring it up again. Y'all have got to watch this shit. It's so funny. But she's like talking about, yeah, please go get Uber One, because if you don't, I'll have to go back to selling pictures of my feet. It's just like pure Sarah Silverman
Is
comedy.
she the greatest female comic of all time? Because like when I go to make that list,
Comic or like comedy in general?
I mean,
Like comedic movies too?
I was thinking like just stand. I mean, you can kind of rope that in, like,
Yeah.
but even if you do rope it in, who's got it over her?
Amy Schumer.
I'm thinking
It's bad.
Yeah, I can't go Amy Schumer.
That was the full sentence. Amy Schumer is bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are you going to the mall later?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
There's some good female comics out there, but I think she might be the best of all time.
Sarah Silverman is very good. Whitney Cummings is very good.
Whitney Cummings is good. Have you watched her new special?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it came out this year, like a month
I
ago.
have to watch it.
It's really good. It's really, really good. It's
Fortune
better than I thought it was.
great. I wish it was more specials on Netflix.
Yeah, I really like Ali Wong,
Ali Wong is very funny.
Yeah. Michelle Wolf that we talked about.
To watch her.
A lot of people will swear by Roseanne Barr.
I can see that
From back in the day. They say she is like a murderer.
I could see her being fucking hilarious.
I'm sure if you've listened to Rogan, this is where I got it from. Listening to Rogan and
murder, just crushing it.
Yeah. Apparently, she was hit by a car. She was just like a normal person, got hit by a car, and then all of a sudden she turned into Roseanne Barr. Same thing with Sam Kinison. Like Sam Kinison has a brother who wrote a book called My Name is Sam. I think this was My Brother Sam or My Name is Sam. Might be My Brother Sam. And he talks about how Sam Kinison was just, and Sam Kinison, the crazy, hollers in the mic, outrageous in the 80s, arguably one of the greatest comics of all time.
Yeah, for sure. The top 5.
Yeah. And
top 10.
And talks about how he was just a normal guy, and then he got hit by a car, had brain damage, and then it just flipped the switch, changed his whole personality.
That's like, have you ever heard of like people that can speak English and they get like in a fucking traumatic like brain damage and they're speaking like Italian the next day?
I was actually watching a Segura stand-up last night, and he talked about that. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That shit's hilarious.
That's so insane, though.
Yeah, I did want to do a list of the top 10 comedians right now.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Joe Coy.
You like Joe Coy?
No. I haven't watched much of him. I watched a few of them.
I think I watched one of his stand-ups. It was okay. He's big, though.
Yeah, for sure. He's very big. Some top 10 comics right now. I mean, definitely fucking Whitney Cummings is going to be one. Bill Burr is like number 1 on this list.
I would go probably Dave Chappelle. He's just killing it right now.
Yeah,
he's on top of the game. He's on top of the world.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll probably go those two.
Kevin Hart, Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura, Burt Kreischer.
Yeah, they're all killing it.
Yeah.
John Mulaney.
Yeah, he hadn't really put anything out in a while though.
He's had 3 solid specials in the last 10 years though. Like solid span.
But whenever I'm saying right now, I'm talking about the people that are putting shit out right now.
I'm talking about like the past 10 years. That's pretty relevant.
So I was saying like right now, like in the last 2 years.
Okay. Well, John Mulaney he just came.
It's been like 5 years.
Well, he just came on that. He was on the Hall of Fame thing. He did a little.
Was he? Okay.
He did some like 5 minutes on the Hall of Fame.
Have you seen the Sam Kinison SNL bit where he's like the teacher? So like this family walks in, they're so excited to hear about their little Emily. You know, she says such a perfect child, and then Sam Kinison walks in. He's their teacher. He's the kid's teacher.
Oh God.
And Sam Kinnison's like, we're so excited about Emily, and she's like, that's her drawing right there, ain't it? He's like, yeah, Emily's an idiot. He's just like shits on Emily for like fucking 5 minutes, and then like some fucking people from the school walk in, they're like, who is this? Like, that's Emily's teacher.
He's not.
He fucking dives out the window.
Mr. Schneebly.
Yeah, and then some other guy walks in and talks about how much of an idiot Emily is. Like the real teacher does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's just classic SNL stupid shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm really excited because I wanna like really sit down and make the my top 10 list of
Yeah, for sure.
Comics right now, and
specials, man. We're gonna have our own specials.
Yeah, there's some big ones in there because I think Ali Wong, Sarah Silverman, they're definitely up there.
Yeah, dude. You got people like, Bill Burr, and that's just like fucking spot on for good shit, dude.
Bill Burr is
he's at the peak of his game. He's so tight.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, same with Chappelle and
but
Kevin
Chappelle's
Hart.
always just never stops, dude.
Yeah, and Yeah, man, Mulaney. Mulaney was one of those. Have you ever had anything like this to where like, and I kind of
Don't burn them inside.
Okay, good, nice.
I already know what you're gonna say. You gotta say it.
Yeah. So what I was about to ask him was something that you you kind of judged before you watched it. You was like, or listened to it, to where it's like, for me, I'm going to give you an example. I used to think that Amy Winehouse was just overrated because all I heard was Rehab.
Yeah, it's a good fucking song.
I'm like, what the fuck? You just, died from alcohol poisoning.
You should have fucking went.
And you should have went. You're an idiot. But when you really dig into it, that really wasn't the case. And I do things sometimes where, like, I'll give Billie Eilish. I've listened to
benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt. I'll try listen to it, and for me, that's one of them. Amy Winehouse was like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Back to Black is one of the greatest albums of all time. Like
top 100. What kind of fuckery is this,
dude? That album is so good.
Gabby got it on vinyl a few months ago.
Nice, dude. And it really. I was like, oh my god, how could I've missed out on this for so long?
I'm really excited for me and Gabby to put the record collections together. It's going to be like 200
She has
records.
A lot? Yeah.
So many. She has like 100 and something.
Nice.
And it's like half of them are like, some of them that like her dad's gave her like vintage fucking like Pink Floyd, The Wall from like 1977.
Nice.
Like cool shit like that.
Hell yeah. That's nice, dude.
Yeah.
I have The Wall down there. I got it for like $8 in a bin somewhere. Like
wow.
Second Charles, I think.
Damn, you was in a bin?
Yeah.
Baby's got the bins, I know. Baby's got the pins, I know.
Yeah, man. It's fun to see comedy live too.
Yeah, we got to get the Adam Sandler tickets.
They probably high as hell now.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Fucking awful. You left this up to me.
Well, you said that you
I know.
Anyways, we'll talk about it off air. But,
it's gonna happen. We're still gonna make it happen.
Okay. Look, I need a break, dude. I got pissed.
Okay, let's take a break.
I'll be back. We'll be back, guys.
Yep.
What we were doing?
We were singing a song about
cleaning
my
dongus. On my dongus. All right.
Nice. That we were gonna do a check, but that went through perfect. So that's gonna be the podcast now. That's in there. Yeah, we're live. What's up, man? Cheers.
Cheers. I think that the
I'm cleaning sucking on my dongus.
The damn bloopers. People have no idea how ridiculous the bloopers.
You have no idea. Oh, it's really bad. We need to watch those tonight.
That's what there's some of us like pretending to be pulled over by police officers and like trying to pass like drunk. Oh, we were really fucked up in here. Like we have all kinds of bloopers.
Like you think we're bad on here? It's way worse before I start the audio.
Yeah, and when we come back from like bathroom breaks, we always do a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you just witnessed.
Yeah. I just found out. I've just been informed that I share a birthday with Dabo Sweeney.
Really?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Damn.
Hey, one great coach. If I could be a coach as good as Dabo Sweeney, I'd be fucking happy.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
if I could be as successful as Dabo Sweeney.
Probably the second best coach in college football right now.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Nick Saban has got that.
He's really chasing that fucking...
He's trying.
He's chasing that title.
He's trying. Yeah, then outside of him, I mean, who's
Kirby Smart. Kirby Smart's on the up and up.
He's on the up and up.
I fucking hate Georgia. Not as much as I hate Clemson, but a lot.
Me too.
And he's doing a good job. I'll give him that.
He about to win a second one.
That talent. That's insane. Stetson Bennett is fucking awesome.
He's like, last year he was more of a game manager. This year he's like a legitimate
fucking dual threat.
Yeah. He's actually
insane.
Really fast.
Yeah, he is.
I saw him turn the corner against like a linebacker
have
the other day.
referred to Stetson Bennett as a dual threat, but that's accurate.
Dude, I saw him turn the corner against the damn linebacker the other day, and he just outruns him for a touchdown. I'm like, against Carolina. I was like, oh my God, what's this guy run like a 4.6, 4.7? What the fuck?
Anyways. I love watching Jordan Davis just fucking cream pie running backs. Wait, cream running backs. They're pies. Sarah Silverman influence there.
Right. Oh, man. She's hilarious.
You ever do that? Like, you'll say something and see the influence of how, like, you'll say something you don't normally, like, you'll make a joke in, like, a certain way with a certain delivery, and you realize, like, hey, that reminded me of a comedy.
Definitely with Adam Sandler.
Yeah. I do it, like, with John Mulaney and, like, just random people. Like, Tom Segura, I do it a lot. Because I watch so much Tom Segura.
Segura is so good. He's on the top of his game.
But I'll feel myself like, I'll say something, I'll be like, man, that's the way Tom Segura would have said that shit. I'm fucking picking shit up from him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not. Maybe that's just the way I feel it. But
yeah, going back to what we talked about earlier, yeah, I kind of judged John Mulaney when I saw the trailers and stuff. I'm like, this is just like some white guy comedy, like some bullshit. Yeah. Now I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a chance
because of Joey Diaz.
Yes, Joey Diaz and my buddy Danny. Shout out Danny. He really loves
Danny
John
boy.
Mulaney. Yeah.
Danny boy, Danny's boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was there this morning.
They were there?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just the boys and Kayla.
That's cool. Nice. It's always good to hear that.
Yeah, for sure.
Grinding.
That, and they do it all the time. This is actually really nice to have the headset off.
Is it really?
It's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, I like to have it on though.
Yeah, it's just really hot in here right now.
It is, but we
ears
just
are sweating.
Kicked the AC, and we didn't have the. It was really nice today, so we left the windows up.
Except we didn't leave this window up.
Well,
we need to do that next time.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Window up.
But I just didn't want like the birds and shit chirping to interfere with.
Right. The mic shouldn't pick it up.
You don't think so?
Yeah, because the mic doesn't pick it up. Like if I stood over there, you can barely hear me through the mic.
Yeah.
Which they're not like high quality mics. I mean,
the
Brew Collar mics.
But yeah, I kind of judged John Mulaney, and then I went and watched it. I was like, oh my god, this guy is incredible.
He's a murderer.
Yeah, he's so
crushing
funny.
it.
He's so funny, dude.
What's John Mulaney is like another one of those really young guys who kind of blew up at that young age and kind of had that fame because of SNL. I mean, he was such a good writer at SNL. That's another thing we kind of talked about earlier is like how do you deal with that kind of fame, like dealing with all those famous people as a young person? How do you deal with those famous people at that age?
You mean just being famous at a
young
age?
John Mulaney was pretty famous, but like he was dealing with so many famous like just fucking geniuses, like
at a young
pure
age.
comedy geniuses, like in his 20s.
Yeah, another guy we didn't talk about. I kind of want to just for a second was Louis C.K.
Okay,
he definitely deserved to be in that list, but
yeah, that's fair.
But
Andrew Schultz too.
Andrew Schultz is on the rise too.
Yeah,
there's a lot of good comedy coming out these days. Yeah, I think
Deion
you just
Cole.
gotta. Dude, he's really good too.
So
Deion
funny.
Cole is so funny. Yeah, he's so
So
good.
good.
That one special he's got was really good.
Yeah, dealing with fame is so interesting to me. Like being,
I don't know.
Imagine being like in school and being that famous.
Oh my god, I couldn't imagine. You would have to get out and like go to like a homeschool or private school.
Like
if you got
imagine being in public school. You're in high school and you are in a movie, or you're Stranger Things actor.
What do you think about like public school versus private school?
Oh man, we can go for hours about this. How long do we want to do this podcast?
It doesn't matter. We don't have a time limit.
Okay. Where do you want me to start? What do you mean, like public school versus private school?
I mean, what do you
prefer?
Prefer, yeah.
I don't. You mean public school versus homeschool?
Well,
or private school?
All three: public school, private school.
Okay, I don't think I would ever take my kid to a private school.
I don't think I would either. Not that there's anything against it.
Right. I just thought
I do like.
I'm not going to pay for them to go to. What are the benefits of private school?
I would imagine, and I'm not like educated on this at all, but
right,
I would imagine that.
I'm gonna make my opinion that I'm not educated on this at all, but I'm gonna say it anyway
because I've never been to a private school.
I was just about to do that, and then you said those words. And it's funny.
One thing I do like is like school uniforms. I think that is a good thing because I don't like kids getting picked on because they have Walmart shoes.
That's fair.
That's unfair to a child.
That's
you
fair.
know?
I remember we were in Career Center one time, and I forgot for some reason our teacher's asking what kind of brand of pants to wear, and this one kid said JCPenney's, and I remember looking at my buddy and going like a fucking dick. Like, why is that even? But it's not like. But the kid wasn't like poor. He just wore fucking JCPenney pants.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I just made fun of him because I'm an asshole. I was a piece of shit.
That's how that like that. Like I wish I would have. I've seen so much of that in public school, and I kind of mad.
But I didn't do it to him. I did it behind his back, like a man.
Honestly, that's a lot better.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a lot better. You saved his feelings.
It's not exactly. It's not that I wouldn't do it to him.
Right.
It's just that. Yeah, I wasn't being I wasn't fucking bullying him.
He didn't have to experience that shame.
I just wanted to make a fucking stupid joke to my buddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a harmless joke. No one was harmed in the process.
Dude, this is a funny.
The fucking duct tape ball.
Oh yeah, we did do some shit like that.
Yeah, we were bullies in school.
Well, the thing about me, like I wasn't necessarily a bully, but I
got
hung
along
out
with everybody.
I hung out with so many bullies.
Yeah, that was me too.
And dude, And I was about to say, I kind of hate myself for not standing up for
Yeah, I didn't stand
some
up
of
enough.
those. Yeah, I didn't stand up enough.
I wish I could. I need to be like on Billy Madison and go back and call those people and be like, "Hey, this is I'm
really sorry.
This is Billy Madison. I don't know if you remember me, but yeah, I'm sorry, man. We should get coffee sometime." It's like, "Oh yeah, no, don't sweat it." Fucking marks your name off the fucking
People to kill
people
list.
to kill list. Yeah, man, don't sweat it.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what these kids have going on at home?
Yeah,
And like maybe they're being abused, their dad's not there,
it's fucking hard enough as an adult.
parents are shooting up or fucked up, and then they come to school and they get picked on.
Yeah.
And they can't their only meal might be at school. So it's like just to think about bullying is just, it kind of makes my blood boil a little bit. But
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
I got a funny story for a private school. My buddy Zach, shout out Zach. His kids go to a private school.
Zach's kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to a private school, and they, he's all tattooed up, got like a horse sleeve and
I
shit,
love it.
and like,
Yeah, I love
and
it.
they're like I think it's a Christian private school,
Yeah.
and he's always talked about how like they kind of like look at him a little weird because of like the tattoos and stuff,
Yeah.
and they had to present like a family photo, and
I love this already.
and like they're big Halloween people, like we are too. We love
Fuck
Halloween.
yes.
Halloween's the
Okay,
shit.
I'm listening.
And like they didn't have like a legitimate like.
So they used a fucking Halloween photo.
Yeah.
What are they dressed up as? Is
Like
it
one's
good?
like Jason, got like a Jason mask, and like they had to hang it in like the like they had to accept it. They didn't have a I thought that shit
It was like they
so
fucking
good.
hanging it on the Christmas tree at fucking the private school.
Oh, it was
That
all-
is amazing.
I got a good kick out
That
of
is
dude.
right up our alley.
That shit.
That's us,
I heard
yeah.
that. I was like, oh, that sounds like shit we would do.
I gotta meet Zach.
Yeah,
That's
he's a cool dude.
shit,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that was cool, man. Like he
That's
told me
awesome.
like, so we just sent him in the like the family photo, but
Halloween photo.
it's like a good photo,
That
but
is
it's like
fucking
them
good,
on Halloween.
dude.
So like that's just
That's
what they're
so
getting,
good. Yeah, I can't wait. That's one reason I want to have kids, because they're gonna be the best dressed Halloween costumes of all time.
Oh yeah,
Because like Gabby's really good at drawing, so
really
she's like really good at drawing.
nice.
So we're gonna have some fucking sick ass costumes, and I'm pretty creative.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've had some good times, and I kind of been wanting to go back to New Orleans.
I'm too. It would be a good time.
Maybe next year. We'll see what's up. That'd be kind
It's,
of a fun trip.
the faces of the stranger. You know, you just got to put the mask on. It's good to hide behind a mask sometimes.
Yeah, get in there and get fucked up.
Yeah.
Do stupid
Just
shit.
like that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess do stupid shit, and
We'll go dressed up as that.
Oh man, don't know what's about then.
Yeah, right. That'd be cool.
I
I think Halloween's on a weekend this year.
is it
Yeah, I think it's on a Saturday.
Saturday or Sunday? Yeah.
Let's look. I'll pull up the calendar. I don't know how to do that on this
Oh.
computer.
Yeah, man, I thought that was kind of
Yeah,
funny.
I'm not gonna try.
But yeah, public school, private school. I don't know much about private school, so I'm not going to really
Yeah,
speak on that. But like public versus homeschool.
So the benefits of public school, I feel like you've got communication is a very big thing. You're learning to communicate and interact with so many different types.
So
of
many
people.
different good people, like people who talk bad about you behind your back, which
Yeah, that's
homeschool,
life.
you're not
that's
going to learn
happen
how
in
to deal
life.
with people who talk bad about you behind your back. You're not going because
Right.
you're home. You're home. You're not going to
Oh
deal
yeah,
with.
you're still gonna deal with it at my house.
Oh yeah.
People are gonna still talk.
No, we'll just talk
about
to
it.
you to your face.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Bullies, which is what
You're gonna deal with.
we
at my
just
house.
said. Yeah. So you don't deal with that, and you don't know how to take that in. So I think a kid who doesn't know how to experience that kind of thing is going to automatically just shut down.
That's fair.
So like that was my first thought on like homeschool versus
So then, for me, a
public
con
school.
of public school would be they teach a lot of stupid shit
yes.
that is very useless.
yes.
Which in your homeschooling, you're still going to have to teach a lot of that stuff, but you can teach it how you want to. You're the teacher,
Yeah.
or you can have somebody teach whatever you want to do. Regardless, you can really control a lot more of what's being taught to your kids.
Like why am I learning about magma versus doing my taxes?
So you're still going to have to teach them that.
Yeah, oh for sure. You have to you have a
to teach them that 'cause there's
criteria.
a criteria, yeah.
But you can kind of like you can get away with a lot more of like kind
Yeah.
of teaching your kids
Yes.
on how to do their taxes or
if
whatever.
they can pass those fucking tests, and you can teach them everything you want to teach them.
But also some people would argue that like that person as a parent should teach their kids that anyway. But I think that shit should be taught in schools regardless.
That's true, because some people, like you were saying earlier, don't have the benefit of having good parents.
Exactly, but they're not going to be homeschooling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. For public school, like you said, they should be doing that anyway.
Right.
If you're in public school and they're not having that benefit of
yes.
learning it in school, well, they should have their parents do it anyway. But if your parents, what if your parents grew up in the fucking, they never did their taxes anyway? What if they were evaded taxes their whole life?
Yeah, and then
they don't know how to do their taxes.
They never teach you how to, like, what a credit score is in school.
Yeah.
They never teach you how to balance a checkbook.
Yeah.
How to,
which, I mean, a checkbook is, not really anything you have to worry about now. Like, if you were ever going to be in a position where you're managing a checkbook, you probably have a degree that taught you how to do that anyway.
Yeah, but by balance of a checkbook, I really just mean, like, just
manage your fucking money.
Managing your money and balancing your bills.
That's hard, yeah.
They don't teach you how to do that. They don't teach you how to, like, manage your credit, what credit even is, how to buy more, like, how to, deal with a mortgage and buying a home for a first time.
That is one thing that I see a lot with, like, some of the kids that, like, grew up in more of a struggled environment is that they tend to have a better understanding of how to manage their money because they appreciate their money a lot more. Have you noticed that?
I don't know, man. I feel like the percentage of that would be like those kids from the struggle environment really don't know how to.
Okay, maybe.
But you might have, like, seen some that do.
Yeah, it's very anecdotal.
That's why it's stuck
It's very
out.
anecdotal, yeah. That's accurate.
But
that's the second week in a row I've used that word.
Anecdotal?
Well, actually, it's not the second week in a row because I used it last week on our episode that didn't get posted. So our fucking bike went out.
It is what it is. What I was going to say. But I will say this. There's a lot of good things and bad things about public schools. But
right.
The good thing, like, if we've all met the homeschool kids, they have no social skills.
Have no social skills.
None.
And that's such a problem. Like, you go to the grocery store and you have anxiety, and that's where those anxieties come from. You go to the grocery store and you have anxiety to be like, hey, where's your, where's the bread at?
Right.
Do you guys have Cliff Bars?
Yeah. And
yeah, we got them. They're right here.
And instead of, like, asking somebody, you'll just look for 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then not find them and go home.
Yeah.
And they had them.
Oh, they didn't have them.
Well, the good thing is you could just go on Amazon and order it.
Yeah. Which
and
is
it's probably
kind of
cheaper.
Which that whole thing we talked about the other week is kind of building into that whole.
Did we talk about it, though?
I'm sure we did.
But did it?
Oh, I think it was like the one, last episode of I can't remember if we talked about it, if it was on the episode or not.
We're not going to remember much tonight either what we talked about.
But yeah, it kind of plays into that whole factor of I'll just quit talking to people and I'll just get it catered to me or whatever.
Yeah, and I have a lot of problems with the public schooling system as far as like what they teach. I actually did a paper on it in my senior year in high school. So I took all this like AP classes going up to like 11th grade, and then my senior year I went back and took like English 2.
Oh man, that was fun.
It was so fun. It was me, Gabby, and one of my good friends, Ben Cothran. Shout out to Ben if you've listened to this podcast. But it was 3 seniors and it was all 10th graders in the class.
Nice.
And we had a really young like female teacher, so me and all 3 of us and her, we just fucking like talk shit about everybody in the class. It was so cool. We just bullshit. It was like, these kids are idiots. They're really stupid.
Wow.
But it was such a good time. But
it was like, dick.
Yeah, for sure. That was it was mainly me, and she was just laugh at it. But yeah, but yeah, we had to do like our speech thing in that class, and we talked about. And so I did my speech on how shitty public schooling is.
It is shitty.
It's shitty. You learn a bunch of stupid shit that you're never gonna. It doesn't cater to anybody.
Anything.
It doesn't cater to anything.
Teach me some real life shit, man. It's going to help me.
Like some of the science stuff I learned, yeah, sure, it's good to know.
Yeah. Lot of, I mean, definitely.
But like you could literally, history is a very important class.
Definitely.
History is an important class. Algebra and trigonometry are 2 important classes.
For sure.
And then after that, science, some of the science is very important.
Definitely.
But also science is going to be in history. Like you're learning in English, you're learning about like people like figures like Galileo who learned that the earth isn't flat.
But there has to be, and I know there are classes that are, what do you call it? I guess it's not like home ec. Home ec's like a cooking class, right?
Which that's a fucking beneficial class.
Yes.
It's an amazing class.
But what would you, like, they're supposed to.
Government and economics.
That is a good class.
Woodwork is a good class.
But there needs to be like a class that is like in the basic fibers of who you need to be, like the English, social studies, math and all that shit. It has to be like Life 101 or whatever you want to do, whatever you want to call it.
Like starting a job 101.
Yes.
And it's fucking teach you how to fill out your W-2 forms.
Yeah, and this is something
Teaches
that
you how to,
Yes.
the importance of your Social Security card. Teaches you the importance of credit. Teaches you, how to, what you need to do whenever you fucking get a check.
exactly how to fill a check out.
When you go to the bank, what you need to ask for, like little stuff like
And
that.
this is stuff that you could, like, you would have this class, kindergarten through 12th grade.
Yes.
And this class, you could start at least, like, teaching, like, social skills at a very young age.
And you start in kindergarten.
And work that way up to balancing a checkbook or credit scores or whatever.
You start
in 12.
kindergarten, it's like, okay, 1 penny. Then you got a nickel. Teaching them what that is. It's a visual, very simple concept. Or really, like, you go to like maybe first or second grade where they're learning basic math.
Right.
They're learning addition and subtraction in first grade and
Which
kindergarten.
I feel like they do have, like, the little plastic pennies that they toss around. Like, if I got $1 and the lemon cost 10 cents, how much do I have?
For sure.
Like, that is early stages. But yeah, I do think this though. Like, I used to think that was so negative of, like, just not getting those social skills from, being homeschooled. You don't get those social skills, and those you don't know how to deal with bullies and people talking behind your back, and maybe you don't want to put your kid through that. I get that, but once they get on their own, they will have to deal with that. And I think that I kind of have a change of heart on that whole thing when I had a helper I didn't know she was homeschooled until she told me. At my day job, I always say day job, but at my normal job, but she helped me.
Job. This is your second job.
This is my night job, baby. What's up? But she was so, like, her social skills were, like, better than mine,
right?
And I was like, holy shit, you're homeschooled? She was like, yeah. My parents, like, got me involved into, like, archery.
That's exactly
and,
what
like,
I was gonna say.
Horseback riding and, like, this and that. And I was like, okay, it kind of clicked to, like, okay, if the parents get them involved.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Or if the parents are involved.
Yes. Get your kid involved around other kids.
Yes.
And that kind of helps them.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. I was like, I don't think my kid will ever have a problem with social skills because I'm going to help teach them social skills. I'm going to have them around other kids constantly. And then I have that freedom to, then the con of homeschool is basically gone.
Exactly.
The biggest con of homeschool is lack of social skills.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
So if I can completely, get rid of that, then all I have is the fucking benefit of being able to teach them, and they have more time at home.
Yeah. And these school shootings kind of made me want to, like.
That's also
this is getting a little ridiculous. Yeah. Let's. I mean, it's always been ridiculous, but any school shooting is ridiculous. But it's getting, like, they seem to be a little more common than not here.
Yeah, for sure.
Lately, and
teach gun safety in schools. Make that a class.
With all that, with all that going on, it's like
some capitalist shit.
Yeah, with all that going on, it's like, you know what, man? I'm actually starting to entertain the fact of homeschooling.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it won't be long. You'll about 5-6 years, you'll be making that decision for real.
Yeah, for real. Probably more like
4.
Probably more like 10.
Like 4 years.
Yeah, probably. Nah, definitely not 4.
Well, they'll be like 4 years old. You got to make that decision before they're.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm about 2 years out, so I was going to say about 6 years.
Okay. So 7 because
I said 2 years out, so we'll see. I'm excited.
You said 2 years out like a year ago.
I said it like 6 months ago.
We're really excited for this.
I know people can't seem to be more.
Whenever
excited
I say we, I mean me and them.
Yeah.
Me and the audience.
They seem to be a little excited.
Sorry, that's something I really struggle with. Is I say me
listeners.
and
yeah.
It's them and I.
And I
struggle saying. I never do that.
I'm bad about that.
You're not. That's why I noticed I was bad at it. I noticed you do and I. You like Heather and I or whoever.
Well, because I work on it.
You're very good at it.
Yeah, I'll work at it. I work on it. The problem is, like, I don't know. I'll work on it when
Good grammar. Should pay attention more in school. Both of us. Both of them.
Yeah. I mean, my grammar's already fucked anyway. So
yeah, you're pretty stupid. So
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'm not gonna argue.
Yeah.
Went to Palmetto, so it is what it is.
What a place. It was a good school, man.
I had a lot of good times there.
I had so many good times.
Could you imagine, like, that being the peak of your life is like high school?
Name somebody that you're thinking of right now. Don't do that. That's shitty.
I can think of a couple, but
you tell me after. We'll gossip.
That's so sad, isn't it?
That was something I was wanting to talk
about. I never think of high school, like, ever.
Oh, you don't want to, like, go watch a Palmetto football game?
That's another sad thing. Is like when you see, like,
that's the same people,
26 and 30-year-olds, like, popping up at the damn first of all, they might be predators.
Yeah, that's the first.
That's
thing
the
I
creepy
thought of.
part.
That's the first thing I
But
thought of.
if they're just showing up, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about like them
We're just
going
gonna
to watch a
talk about-
football
yeah.
game, and it's just kind of like high school football never done it. For me.
Yeah. No.
I get it if you're a coach, like if you're trying to coach and like
It's
that's
just something
cool.
about the stands not covering the whole field.
Yeah.
It just bothers me.
I'm like, what are we doing?
There's a track.
Yeah.
You can walk around it.
Yeah, and nobody can throw a football usually, unless it's like top notch high school football. I feel like most of the kids, like they just, at least in our, nobody can really throw a football. It's usually like running game and like slant routes.
Yeah. Slant routes are the shit, man.
So like I don't know.
Michael Thomas.
Good take. Michael Thomas built a whole career millionaire off slant routes.
Still going. He's like 2
Dude,
touchdowns
yeah,
this year.
he's
3
definitely,
touchdowns this
he's
year.
definitely more than just a slant route.
He has 3 touchdowns this year.
He's still got it.
Killing the slant routes.
Yeah. I mean, he's great, dude. He got some of the best hands in the league, though.
I'm really trying to think about what I was wanting to talk about.
I know I've done
I was gonna
passed over
bring it
like
up.
7
Fuck.
things already. I just
I
keep.
was like, yeah, I got an opener with the fucking Dabo Sweeney and being like, God, that dipshit shares my birthday.
I love it.
That makes me upset.
I'm really happy that y'all share the same birthday. Makes me happy.
Me too.
That's
A
funny,
legend. A goat, if you will.
dude. Yeah, for sure.
That's accurate.
I don't think he'll ever make that jump to pro football.
I don't think so either.
Doesn't strike me.
I
As
mean, Saban tried, and
yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean he. I mean, he was like on a shitty team.
the Dolphins.
Yeah, they sucked.
What about Saban on the Dolphins now?
Well,
Well, if you could pick a team for Saban to go to, what team would you pick?
that's a good question.
So the first thing I think of is a team with a really good defense.
That's exactly what I think of too.
So I'm thinking like,
But he actually has changed his offense. I mean,
yes,
like,
he's opened it up.
That's why Tua.
He knows how to evolve,
Hurts,
yeah.
So
Hurts. Who does he play for?
yeah,
Jalen Hurts. He plays
Yeah,
for the
I don't
Eagles?
know, man. For Saban, it's an offensive league these days.
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't even know. I mean, Bill Belichick, great defensive coordinator. I mean, there's a couple of defensive minded coaches. Todd Bowles.
You would throw Saban as a defensive mind or an offensive mind. Which one?
Oh, defensive mind for sure. He's a defensive coordinator.
so
or
what,
defensive mind for sure.
So what team? Say we could throw him in on any team as a defensive coordinator. Who are we throwing him in on?
Oh, that's good. It could be cool to see him with the Steelers. They got some good talent,
and you have
with the
Mike
healthy
Tomlin too. who's
TJ
fucking
Watt.
awesome.
Yeah.
Head coach.
Um,
I would like to throw him in on like a team that just gets blown the fuck out every week, and see what he could do.
like Detroit kind of sucks on defense.
Yeah, like
they got
yeah.
Darryl Green though.
But they have
Darryl
like
Green's pretty
They have good talent though, and Aiden
They
Hutchinson,
don't. I mean, on defense, they don't have good talent. Like, they
Aiden
got
Hutchinson,
yeah, that's
Darryl Green, yeah,
yeah, but yeah, I don't know.
or like the Bengals who are fucking struggling right now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'd really like to see. That's the first team that came to my mind was
the
the
Bengals,
Yeah,
Cincinnati. Huh. It'd be cool to see him on like the Colts of Darius Leonard
yeah, or like
or Shaq Leonard. Sorry.
put him on like as a defensive coordinator with the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean that team's got this loaded.
Yeah, I
with
mean
talent.
they're not struggling the defense, but
Yeah.
I would like to see him like work with like Tua and like those guys again too, like Tua or Jalen Hurts or
The 49ers is the answer
yeah.
because Mike Shanahan,
They
the
have so
offensive
much
mind
talent. Yeah,
with like
that's accurate.
That-
That's really good.
good defense. Yeah, I think that would be phenomenal.
I can't believe Coach O got fired from Louisiana.
That just shows you how quick.
What the fuck?
That shows you how like the influence of fan bases have on college football. Because like they
I don't even
were
think-
calling for it.
Were they calling for it?
I think so.
I don't see why.
Yeah,
It's like the perfect match.
they give him no credit.
He fucking went out there and won a championship
They
in
gave
like
him no
2
credit.
years, 1 year. How long was he coaching for LSU? 1 year?
No, it was like
It wasn't long.
3.
It was not long.
Yeah, it wasn't long. It was like 2 or 3 years. Not long.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 years isn't long.
Uh,
I'm glad that's over with.
so at the end of the day, what do you think about this beer? I thought we should do that more when we finish all 3 because we have our first sip and we let the listeners know.
At the end of the day, I think this locale IPA is brewed with mighty aromatic hop varieties
Stop reading. Nice.
that deliver tropical notes. It was good. It was
a slightly
it was a good.
sweet balance.
Yeah, it definitely
Provided
had some
by a monk
It had
fruit.
some. It delivered some tropical notes, and and I think I tasted like some monk fruit extract.
Oh,
in there.
okay. Yeah. I think that's exactly spot on.
Yeah, I think so. Dogfish Head. I actually do like the regular IPA.
I have to say,
That
if
sounds pretty solid.
I was to drink a lighter beer,
I wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't drink. I would just stay hydrated and not drink the calories.
Oh, you can get a buzz off that.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, personally, I would go with like a Yingling or like a more favorite domestic. I
had
go
2
with
beers at lunch, and I'm pretty sure I'm losing my buzz after drinking those.
Well,
it's just playing. I had an 8.1%.
Yeah, it was okay. It's not a beer that I'm going to probably ever drink again. To be honest with you, but
which I mean, I probably would never drink this again. But here I am.
Ultimately, it's not a bad beer. You know, like I said, if you're trying to make a jump and you kind of want to keep those calories down and have the IPA,
yeah, exactly,
and have the IPA taste, I think it is a pretty good beer.
I do respect the idea of providing healthier options for people that like IPAs.
Yes,
I like that.
Yes, and you don't see that. It don't come very often. So this is a good alternative here.
That's what I've been really preaching to my students is to stay healthier and like drinking water and Oh, so we're actually doubling down on the video. We have 3 different beers in this podcast. The first time we've ever had 3 different beers on the same podcast.
Is that right?
Yep.
Really?
First time. But yeah,
cheers.
Cheers, man. Cheers to 3 different beers.
Cheers to
Cheers
3
to 3 beers.
Remember that time I talked about maybe getting a gold tooth? You said you want a neck tattoo anyway.
I said if you get a real gold tooth, like
that's like $3,000.
Like you pull your gold tooth out and you have a real gold tooth to replace it, I'll get a neck tattoo.
I mean, I can't do that. $3,000. It's like,
what would I get if I got a neck tattoo?
What's a bigger waste of money?
If I got a neck tattoo,
you want the big eyeball on your neck, don't you?
Fucking eyeball right here, like orange, fucking blue.
It would look cool.
Pow, it's like
I like the old school traditional like eagle with like the wings that kind of shoot up the side.
Fuck yeah,
that's
like Clean Rock 1. Doesn't he have that?
I think he has like the checker flags down the neck.
That's really cool too.
Yeah, Cleveland Rock 1 has some really cool tattoos.
Yeah,
dude. It's insane what they
can do. I'm gonna get? I'm just gonna get a tattoo and it's just all black.
Dude, that's in style right now.
It is like there's just a fucking black
arm
sleeve.
Looks like shit though.
It looks so bad.
It's like why?
But if you have a good tattoo artist, it might look all right. In 10 years, if it looks the same, that's a good tattoo.
Yeah, I guess.
But is that really what we're judging it off of?
But like, I feel like tattoos kind of
judging me for how I was putting that on. I forgot to put my hat.
I was a little bit. I was like, I think it's flopping.
Never heard that. Fuck. Scrape this fucking. Look at that.
Dang, your eczema.
That ain't eczema, cuz. Look at that shit. It's fucking busted.
That looks bad.
It hurts. It doesn't feel good. Yeah, I can't bend my finger without it busting back up.
Oh man, for those who don't know, he used to have eczema real bad.
Yeah, I got eczema.
And it's down all the creases of your body. Yeah, just not like all the creases, like not your nose and like your
my
lips.
And like
yeah, you definitely had it there.
Yeah, I still do.
Like your gooch. Oh, I really hope you don't.
No, I don't have an itchy taint. I promise.
But like your armpits, your fingers.
I had my armpits.
I'm pretty sure you had armpits.
I do.
Fingers, wrists.
Yeah, I definitely had it on my. I still have it on my wrist. Look.
Underneath your I
got it right now.
Behind your knees.
My knees, the pits of my knees. Did you know there's no technical name for behind the knee? Like under your arm is the armpit.
Armpit.
There's nothing.
Well, what is this called then? Like in front of the elbow.
It's your bicep. The bottom of your bicep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair. But like
it's still your bicep. Like your bicep.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
But like really like right there.
Well, then why won't they call it the top of your calf then?
Because it's your calf ends.
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
it's just skin
kind
there.
of the same shit though.
But it is. But like I was just saying, there's nothing. I mean, I guess there's nothing for that either.
Yeah.
There's probably There's probably a ligament right there. I mean, there is definitely a ligament right there.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a ligament like on the back of your knee though. So your ACL, PCL,
and but in between that though, there's nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a.
How do you refer to that?
Speak English. I'm not a scientist. Speak English, Doc. I'm not a scientist. Good cocks, dude. That shit.
I don't even remember what part that was.
When he tells him that his brother got cut in half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Your son got cut in half.
He's like, speak English, Doc. I'm not a scientist.
Your son. He got cut in half.
He's not going to make it.
Speak English, Doc. I'm not a scientist.
So dumb. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
You think Gronkowski will come back to the Bucks?
No.
Why not?
I think he's done.
He's just living that ushy-gushy life now.
He'd be back. Yeah. He would be back by now if he was going to come back.
He's having such a good time. Brady would love it if he came back. Brady needs that.
He needs him.
He like mentally needs him.
Yeah.
He's struggling, dude.
Yeah, there's no receivers there right now. They're all hurt.
He's mentally struggling.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like, have you seen him on the field? He is fucking mad all the time.
Yeah, because, I mean, nobody can
create. He's getting laid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is what I saw the before he left New England was when he had piss poor receivers who couldn't separate like they have now.
Everyone's hurt.
Yeah, and everyone's hurt. And there's just Scotty Miller.
You think they'll beat the Packers this week?
I think they will because of their defense.
So I just want to make this known that this is being recorded at 5:27 on Saturday. So whenever this comes out and the Bucks beat the Packers, this was the prediction. Actually, they play tomorrow night.
Did they? I thought the Bears. No, I guess the Bears played Packers last. Yeah, because it's 49ers Broncos, either Monday night or Sunday night.
It's Sunday night. It's Sunday night because the Giants and the Cowboys are Monday night.
That's right.
Fuck the Cowboys. Not as much as fuck Clemson.
Yeah.
Fuck Clemson way more.
Yeah.
And in the bad spots.
In the bad spots? What's the bad spots?
All of them. All the bad spots.
All the spots of the bad spots?
Spots that don't feel good.
Okay. They might feel good to some people, though.
The Clemson fans.
Oh, okay. Really shitting on Clemson in this podcast.
And their holes. All their dirty holes.
Nice, dude. Nice.
That's the appropriate reaction.
Yeah, it is. Dude,
how's that beer? What are you drinking? Voodoo Ranger Experimental?
Experimental, yeah. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I'm drinking Voodoo Ranger Hop Raider IPA. It is 8.1%, about 1,800 calories a beer.
1,800. It's like 3 meals in one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can live off 3 days after you drink that beer.
Very many. I mean, it's not very little. It's
I can't
probably
get
like
the
200
calories,
calories.
dude.
It's so ridiculous.
Don't
Drink your calories. That's what I was saying a second ago. I try to really preach to like my students to stay healthy, like, because it's not talked enough. Why is there not like a real health and nutrition class of like teaching people that like the value of like you hear it in science, but there's not enough of that in school too.
Because it's fat shaming. That's why.
McDonald's is good. I have a fucking guilty pleasure.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine too.
No, fast food in general.
Okay, like fast food for me, I'll eat Zaxby's once a week. Chick-fil-A every 2 weeks.
That's nice. That sounds really good.
Yeah, and then McDonald's will get thrown in there randomly. Other than that, it's like.
So for me, it's like I'm on the way home and I'm always hungry on the way home.
I'm always hungry all the time.
I'm always hungry on the way home, and
it's insane.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll just stop and get some food from McDonald's. I'm like, I don't need to spend the money. I don't need to eat this shit.
Can I get that large? Go big.
Go big. God damn it. Shout out to Zaxby's.
Yeah, we're going to shout them out every podcast. Dude, yeah, that's what it is, man. It's just that
that's good.
You can't even preach health anymore because they're like, you know how woke culture is it's
an SJW freaks.
Woke culture is just pushing,
and we're just not giving a fuck.
Love your body, which is fine. Like,
yeah, for sure. I was quoting Bo Burnham Inside Outtakes. You need to watch that. It's funny.
Watch Inside first.
Yes, watch Inside first.
Then Inside Outtakes.
We'll talk about more. We'll talk about it more.
We will
in the future. Special.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird how. I mean, don't be a fucking asshole about it. Don't be like you're a fat piece of shit. Like don't call your fat friend a piece of shit. No, seriously, don't call your friend like a piece of shit because he's fat.
Call him a piece of shit because he's a piece of shit.
Yes,
not because he's fat.
Not because he's fat. But
Chris Harris.
What's up, titties?
He's a piece of shit. That's why I thought like that. Love you, Chris.
Yeah. It's just like you can genuinely be worried about a friend who is gaining a lot of weight and be like, listen, man, I have a couple friends I'm worried about right now. I'm like, dude, you're like drinking liters of soft drinks every day, and I just see the way they eat, and I'm like, damn, dude, like you're in your late 20s and your early 30s. In 10 years, you're going to have those. You're going to be having those doctor visits.
Yeah, knees are going to be hurting. Your joints are going to be hurting.
Swollen up.
Yeah.
Fucking damn, dude. And like I start seeing guys in their late 40s just dying from just bad
heart
health
problems. And,
yes. You're on blood thinner, or you're on this, and you're on diabetes. Like you start taking these medicines, and these medicines got their fucking side effects, and then these side effects start causing more problems, and then you have to take pills for that, and that causes more side. And you're basically killing yourself.
Yeah,
you're fucking killing yourself.
Yeah,
So it's like, when are you going to make a change and start being healthier? Like, I struggle with it because I drink on Saturdays, and we just had. I mean, you see the photos. The listeners see the photos of us eating
the pork nachos, poke nachos.
So good, dude. But just work on it, and it's okay to like I've asked you not too long ago, like, how do you tell a friend or a person that you love, like, hey man, you got to cut back?
Yeah, for sure.
You're fat,
and I really try to preach this at practice as a coach. Especially if they're in there, they're busting their ass. Even if they're not, I mean, you're in there exerting a lot of energy and burning calories. Go home and put that good shit back into your body. There's no reason to go back home and eat a fucking cheeseburger and all this shit. It's terrible for you. You're gonna feel bad in the morning.
Yeah,
like, that's what I'm trying to preach. Is like, you're coming in here and you're struggling. It's gonna make it a lot easier if you're drinking water every day. You're eating, a balanced diet with like good vegetables and and not to mention they're delicious.
Yeah, and it's
instead
like
of eating candy, eat fruit. I mean, it's got the sugar. But it's so much more healthy for you.
And you can still eat these things. We've talked about it in other shows. It's like,
we could do this forever.
You can still eat these things. Just cut back on this shit, man. I mean, you say, oh, I want to just live my life and be happy. Yeah, well, okay. What about from 10 years from now?
You're not going to be happy
when you're in the fucking doctor's office because of a heart, or the hospital because of a heart attack, and your kids are looking at you.
Yeah.
You want to be there for your kids?
Yeah.
I mean, they want you to be there. Do you want to be there? Because it doesn't seem like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, I love overweight people. I've battled with not like crazy weight problems, but just like
for sure.
I love to eat too. But
we're not being, whenever we say this stuff, we're not being assholes to like, oh, you're overweight. Like, we're not saying you're like worth less as a person. We're not
right. I'm not
discrediting your
someone.
value.
Yeah, I'm not judging someone for being overweight
because we love all this. We love all the same shit.
Yeah,
I love to eat terrible food.
Yes,
but that's what makes it easier for me to say too, because I love all the same shit, and I try to avoid it as much as I can. I feel almost guilty whenever I eat terrible.
I'm the same way.
I feel like
coming off the weekend, I feel like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I go to McDonald's and I'll be like, and after I eat it, I'm like, why did I do this?
Dude, you should get like a large fry, like a McDouble McChicken,
so salty,
or
and
whatever the fuck, like
the salt and
piece?
the carbs and just the bad.
Just fry.
That's what we're gonna be doing here in a second.
Fried.
Except we're not. We're grilling the wings.
Grilling some chicken wings.
Oh man, that's gonna be really good. Speaking of, it's 5:35.
You ready to end this thing?
Let's do it. So I don't know if this was on last week's episode or not, or if it got caught in that one that
got messed up.
That got messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we own what is? Oh my gosh, where was I going with this? We are having some specials come up.
Yes.
Our first special coming up. We don't have an exact date for it. But we're gonna be doing these specials where we kind of do countdown lists of like some of our favorite topics, some topics that we think will be interesting. So our first topic is gonna be 10 things on Netflix to watch.
Yes.
It's gonna be, and it's not gonna replace our regular show. It's gonna be something that comes out throughout the week, like a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a midweek,
something like that. But yeah, we're really excited to do like our countdown list. So we'll start with number 10. I'll go, he'll go. Then we'll go all the way down to number 1, and then. We'll just talk about this stuff. It'll be like an hour episode or something like that. It'll be crazy, but it'll just be like little trinkets, little specials.
Just some extra content. We're really excited about it, man. Because that's what kind of sparked this whole thing. I know we talked about it is, we wanted to do like a countdown list, but then we just kind of turned it into a podcast. But
right.
And we kind of gotten away from the whole countdown list thing that we really wanted to start doing. And we're going to start throwing these out. And if you have some things that you are interested in,
like top 10 of our favorite beers from the show, or top 10
movies all time, actors all time,
quarterbacks all time, something stupid, anything, literally anything. Yeah. We love entertaining those ideas, and even if we don't like make those ideas, we're going to talk about this amongst ourselves anyway.
Yeah.
So we love reading y'all's comments and like discussing the comments too. It's really fun.
And we'll have the
good or bad,
the Brew Collar Bar Crawl November 19th.
I don't know if that's right.
A Saturday.
One of those days. It's a Saturday.
Pretty sure it's 19th.
Okay.
But
it's right. It's like 18th, 19th, or 17th. I don't know which one's
that
Saturday.
Weekend, that Saturday, yeah. But it's coming up. You'll see it posted in the Brew Collar social
Facebook,
media.
Yeah, and Instagram. Right.
And,
but yeah, if you guys aren't following us on social media, go on Instagram, go on Facebook, and follow. Go like our posts. I mean, we are posting our foods that we're eating. We're posting breweries we're going to. So we're trying to stay active and like go out and do this stuff. But we love giving content to you guys because That's fun.
It's fun. We enjoy it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
You like it?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all.